Hello AP Statistics students. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to sample well, how to do statistics well. Yes, we got to learn something new today, tomorrow, yesterday. I don't know, whenever you watch this. So this is how do we sample well is what we are going to start with. We're going to start with the most simple way to do this, the simple random sample, or for short, the SRS. So the simple random sample, how are we going to do this? So here's my scenario. Mr. Bolt wants to know if he gives too much homework. Hey, I heard that. That's a, what do we call it, a voluntary response. I can't count that. But it is too hard for me to ask all 108 of my AP Stat students. So instead, I'm going to ask 10 of them using what's called a simple random sample. I'm going to pick them randomly with a random number generator. Now, besides doing this, the main thing you have to be able to do is to describe the process. Okay, how would you carry this out? It's a three-step process. First, you have to label your population somehow. Then you have to describe how you're going to randomize this process. And then step 3, you actually have to do the randomization and pick the individuals for your sample. So in this case, if I want to get 10 random people from all 108 of my AP Stat students, the first thing I might do is I am going to order all 108 of my AP Statistics students in alphabetical order and number them from 1 to 108. All right, that's just going to allow me to systematically pick them using my randomization process. But organization is important. So how are you going to organize your population? All right, I got that part done. I've labeled all my population. Time to randomize. So how am I going to do this? Well, thankfully we have a calculator command that will kind of do this for us. Your calculator can pick random numbers. So what we're going to do here is I will pick or use my calculator to pick 10 random integers from 1 to 108. Making sure, this is actually kind of important, that I disregard repeats. Okay, because my calculator will be picking random numbers, it is very possible a number could get picked twice, and I don't get to ask a person twice. Nobody gets picked twice, so only people get picked last in gym class. I mean, never me, of course not, of course not. But you got to put that caveat in there that if repeats do happen, we disregard them. We need 10 distinct integers. All right, time to do it. So we actually have to pick 10 random numbers. So we pull up our calculator here. And we have a nice function that will do this. To find it, you can see it on my screen a little bit what it's going to look like. We go to math right here. And then probability is all the way to the right. PRB stands for probability. And if we go down to number 5, random integer. That's what that stands for, random integer. Hit enter. I think maybe a few of the newer 84s, if it has the newer operating system, it might have a menu system right now, kind of like normal CDF does. And so hopefully you can just do the menu. If it doesn't, if it's like mine, you have to remember what the numbers are. So the first number is your start number. Your second number is your ending number. So that's a random integer from 1 to 108. Now if you just hit enter, it'll give you a number. And you can hit enter 10 times and get 10 numbers. Or you could be fancy and put one more comma and then put 10. Now it's going to give me 10 all at once, which is what I want. I want 10 numbers all at once. Hit enter, and it makes a list of 10 random numbers. So 72, 79, 2, 46, 34. So let me write all of those down. That'll do, I think. So we've got 79, 2, 46, 34, 105, 491, 491, 67, 23, and 107. All right, doesn't look like I have any repeats. All right, that was a pretty low chance because I have a big population. I'm only choosing 10 of them. But if I did have a repeat, I would simply do this again, probably one at a time. So I would just hit that a couple of times if I needed another. No, there's a repeat for you, 79, 79. So it definitely can happen. And you would just hit enter again until you get 10 distinct, in this case, numbers. But who did I pick then? Well, who is lucky number 79? Let's take a look. So here is my list of all 108 students in alphabetical order. Find your name if you can. 79 is Molly. All right, so 79 is Molly. And she says, yes, Bolt, you give way too much homework. Ouch. That cuts me deep. That cuts me deep. All right, now number 2. Who is lucky number 2? Alexandra. And she says yes as well. Bolt, you give too much homework. Who's next? 46. Evelyn. Can I just hit paste? I cannot really. She says no, she's with me. Bolt, you're all right, you're all right. 46, 34. Destiny. She says no, Bolt. Homework's easy. 105. Vadalee. She says yes. 4. Amber. She says no. I appreciate that. I really do. 91. Piper. What would Piper say? Piper's going no. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. 67. Joshua. Joshua says yes. Bolt, you crazy fool. That was 67. 23. Calvin with the dance moves. Calvin says no, Bolt, your homework's easy. And 107. Victoria. Victoria says, drum roll, no. This is totally scientific right here. So what do we have here? Now that we've taken our sample, we've randomly gotten our answers from these people. So how many people say yes, Bolt gives too much homework? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10 people. All right, 4 out of 10 students in our sample say Bolt gives too much homework. So we now try to, I guess you could say, extrapolate or apply this to our entire population. Um, our best guess is that 40% of Mr. Bolt's AP statistics students believe he gives too much homework. All right, that's our summary after this completely non-BS study that we've done. But of course, the important part is the randomization, okay? Can we do this label, randomize, and I guess that was the select part that we just did. So you can copy, can I just copy and paste that? Apparently I can't. Maybe. No, I don't like that. Good times. So next, I want you to try this a little bit. So you are going to pause this video right here for the first one and try this out. All right, see if you can answer this question. You're going to label, you are going to randomize, you are going to select. How about you also pick 10 students? All right. The Excel file is in your team's assignment, so you can pick the names. And if you want to make up answers for each student like I did, then you can write a summary statement at the end as well. So pause the video here, try that one out. I said pause the video. You didn't pause the video. Good job. All right. Now try example 2 as well from the book here. Pause the video. See if you can describe how to label, randomize, and select a simple random sample for this example. Pause the video. It's going to end in 3, 2, 1.